and anyone who is not on the live call is gonna have to catch the replay. I wanted to do the incentive announcement live. I gave you a little bit of a preview on my Emily's Avon business update this morning. I think I have it scheduled to email out tonight. So unless you went to YouTube or are in the Team Momentum group, you don't know all the details. And I have a couple of other incentives that I'm announcing that you don't even know about yet. So thank you guys for joining. This was kind of a last minute thing. I knew that I wanted to put together some exciting incentives for my team for fourth quarter. And I just want to get the mood up and the excitement going. And there's already the great products. There's already the great training, the great support from Avon Corporate. Now I want to add on some excitement to hopefully inspire you to give it your all for the rest of the year here. I don't know if I agree that you can't motivate people. I might disagree with that one. I think that I can be motivated. I don't think that motivation is lasting. So I think it gets you excited and makes you move and do some exciting things. But then it's more habit and routine that make it sustainable. So I do think you can be motivated. I love incentives and I love free gifts, free products. It's what like really pushes you to give it your all every day. If you don't have like your why for right now, I suggest that you think about it. So I've had quite a few whys as I've gone through the business, and I'm gonna talk about like the actual finance, like the physical, tangible things that are motivating me to put in extra work and really put in the hustle and the grind. Rob wants a brand new truck, first of all. And he of course wants like the loaded pickup truck. So that would be another expensive car payment. So that's motivation for me to do more with my business and grow our income. And the other thing, this is more of a long-term goal, is we would love to be able to put in a pool at our house. Who couldn't have used a pool this summer, especially? So those are my kind of motivators for right now. Like, why do I want to make more money right now? This is what's on my dream board. So think about that for you if you haven't thought about that in a while. And you'll see behind me that I am at America's largest indoor water park right now in Wisconsin Dells at Kalahari. And don't think about being there right now, but think about being there in 2021 and putting in the work now to enjoy it fourth quarter next year. Let me share my screen and go through the slides that I have for you tonight. If you're watching on Facebook, I am not watching that feed to be able to answer questions right now, but I will go back and comment tomorrow. So if you have any questions or comments, please drop them below. I'm happy to answer them. Let me know where you're joining from. Are you an Avon rep? Are you not? Are you just seeing what the heck I'm doing? Okay, let's go. And I am gonna pull open the Zoom chat so that I can have a conversation over here. Let's see, Patty wants a rooftop camper for next year. Awesome. Yeah, so that is one of my fun things to spend money on is always travel. So I'm sort of having to rethink that this year. What could I do at the house that would give me that same sort of excitement and fulfillment? At dinner, we just talked tonight about maybe just doing some updates to the kids' rooms as far as comforter and style in there. All right, and I see Arizona in the house and Texas in the house. Yay! I am in Rockford, Illinois. Maine, Bridget. We are going a step backwards in restaurants now are closing back down for indoor seating Saturday because we've had too many days in a row of a high amount of COVID percentage. And so I'm hoping that is short-lived and that we fully reopen again soon. So you all know that you can sign up Avon representatives. People can join Avon right now as a no-cost option. So I'm going to cover the different options that people have. I'm going to cover that later in the presentation. But now is the time to be building that team, because people have nothing to lose. They can sign up, they can give it their all, they can give it a go, and even just use the personal discount for Christmas. And what I hear happens a lot on people's Avon story is they come in for a reason like, oh, I just wanted money for this 2 months. And they end up staying like 35 years. So we want you to come in and see what it's all about. And we think that you will fall in love and stick with us. So I love to kind of reminisce about all of the amazing things I've been able to do with Avon as an Avon representative through incentives and rewards and programs. I think that's why, part of the reason why I love this career so much, because it's not just work, work, work. There's a lot of fun and incentive and excitement that is added, and recognition that is added into that. And that's hard to find in a career. So I love that. Love that we got to go to Hawaii. I met Fergie. So many amazing things that I've done with Avon. And I like to include this little picture up in the left because it shows when I first started. I think you can even physically see the difference in me. I was tired back then. I was a new mom. I was stressed out. I didn't really know what I wanted, and I've grown and been able to grow a team and teach others how to be successful at this Avon business too, at my own speed. And if life comes up, I work around life. So those are a few of my most favorite things about being an Avon representative. I have grown the business through a lot of online channels, blogging, social media, email marketing, texting. I was a marketing head of marketing for a small technology firm for a few years before becoming an entrepreneur. So that's where I sort of self-taught and developed those skills. A lot of those computer networking guys helped me learn some of these fun techie skills. So over the times, I've developed my talent through the opportunities that Avon has given us as well, and just sort of fine-tuned and figured out what works and try to be better and better every day, every campaign, every month, every year. So you can see how the power of the online recruiting has grown our team into from just a few into quite a room full here. And that is just those that attended RepFest last year. So I hope if you did watch Virtual Visionaries, that if that was your first conference, I hope you're sold on being at the live event. Avon did such an amazing job to make it exciting and informative and fun. But there's nothing virtual that can replace that personal relationship. So next year, I really hope we can all get together and have more of a traditional conference. Maybe they can make it hybrid so that we can have people joining virtually and those that can attend do that as well. So I think y'all know me. I came up with the ideas of having some incentives. I've been having them here and there throughout campaigns, but I know that Christmas is the most exciting time of the year in this business. And with all the stressors around us, I don't want you to be distracted on those and not take advantage of our amazing holiday selling season and growing your team. We have 3 months left of the year. These are the most important. So it's so crucial for you to be focused and know what you're after and how to go after it, and just give it your all, because then you're not going to have any regrets at the end. So I do have the different ways to follow Avon on social media, as well as my handles too. Feel free to follow me. And Avon just is now moving all the training that would either take place on GoToWebinar or on Facebook Live on their representative page. They are moving it over to the social selling private group. So be sure to become a member of that. You can find the link inside your Beauty Buzz down at I think it's the very last article of this week's Beauty Buzz. So be sure to be a part of there. You don't want to miss out. I think it's really going to help the excitement and not confuse people as much by bringing it all together in one place, in one group. So Team Momentum is almost 2,800 reps strong. We pretty much doubled, not overnight, but with all those pending representatives, some people never ever place an order. They have become part of the team. And I really hope that they take advantage of this time to get their business started and to go after their goals and their dreams with Avon. And our Team Momentum has sold 1.6 million in 2020 so far. We are number 19 in the nation in team sales volume. And I'm so proud of my newest beauty bosses who are leading the country in the Pathway to Premier bonus program. So give yourselves a round of applause if you are part of that, and help me congratulate them on getting off to such a successful start. So I've included this in here. When I look at the pictures, I can almost feel the fun that we have on these trips, the bonding, the new friendships that get made. I see you all supporting each other and being friends on Facebook after meeting person to person. So that warms my heart. And I know right about now, we are all kind of craving this personal interaction that we have not been able to do this year. So we did a very small group at Virtual Visionaries in Texarkana, and we all visited Cheryl and Buddy's farm for a few days, and we had a great time. I'm glad that we still were able to get together in a small group and have those memories. I like that I started an annual retreat, and I want to make that happen no matter what's going on. So with things the way they are, I think it makes sense to schedule it out so far in September. So hopefully all of our Avon representatives, if you're on the team, on my team or not, that you will attend conference, which usually is around July, end of July, early August. So hopefully we can have that and you can attend that. And then this will be a more smaller, intimate team momentum event. So it's hard to do both at conference. So I love that Avon has added the concierge bonus. And as a $1 million team, we have a $5,000 budget to spend on a team incentive or a retreat for next year. So this is my plan. Plans can change. Definitely in this time, I'm getting more and more used to plans. Just always, just don't totally count on a plan. You're going to have to rearrange it at some point. But this place is amazing. It's got a huge indoor water park. It's got escape rooms and restaurants and a bowling alley, and there's just so much to do there. So this is it. This is going to be the Team Momentum Retreat. And I plan to do it over Labor Day weekend 2021. So let's take a look what's happening here. You do have to be in my first through third generation. So if you have a question of what that means, feel free to reach out to me or your direct leader, and I can help you with that. I'm probably going to do the top performance part as free lodging, and then I'll probably try to get a room block for those on Team Momentum that want to be part of the fun and pay their own way. The more the merrier, and I like to do special things for top achievers, but I love to give everyone the opportunity to climb, because I climbed my way, and I never had someone there that was able to help me get to where I am right now. So I understand what it feels like if you feel like you're being left out and you want to be a part of the action and you want to be a top achiever. You got to hang out with the top achievers and learn what they're all about. So Team Momentum G1 through 3, if you are President's Club or higher, or Bronze Ambassador or higher by the end of campaign 26, you'll be invited to stay for free at the Kalahari. Hopefully we'll be able to get that 10-bedroom entertainment suite. They're not taking reservations that far out yet, but I'm on it. I'm gonna reserve it as soon as it's available. So that, I hope that excites you. Does that make you guys excited, those of you on Zoom? Awesome. Yes. I love it. So I'm going to cover all the perks and the rewards for the different groups of people within our team. I like to focus on who my audience is and then build the messaging to that specific audience. And so right now I break that down by my new representatives who are on their pathway to premiere their first 8 campaigns, which is 16 weeks or 4 months. So we have our new reps. We have our established reps, which I say anyone who's been with us 9 campaigns or longer. And then we have our leaders who are already building teams and like to recruit and do that team building. I think Amy can tell you that she maybe was like me in the beginning and unsure of leadership, but giving it a try and having that group to do it together, I think has inspired her. And I have watched her grow so much as a leader. So on the pathway to premiere, your team members can earn 25% commission on beauty, a $20 bonus for every 200 in sales within the campaign time frame, and then a 10% bonus on every 1,000 over the 8 campaigns. So that's cumulative. The 200 multiplier needs to be within the 2-week time frame. So Amy says, I wanted nothing to do with it, but 4 years later, I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I couldn't phrase that any better, Amy. It makes me so proud to see her stepping out as a leader, recognizing her team, getting on her Facebook group and going live. I've just seen her develop and grow so much over the years. So kudos to you and those of you that, the rest of you that have done that as well, and those that aspire to. So when we look at all the bonus money and the commission that new representatives can earn on their pathway to premiere, they can earn up to 65% of their sales. So you got to know the information and you have to know the goals and the numbers, and you can break it down to come up with a plan. So take these numbers, divide it by 8, see what you have to average during those campaigns to be at the different commission levels. So Avon is rewarding our newest even more. So let's talk about some of the fun gifts that they're doing. And I don't know for sure, but I think this is good through campaign 26. If any of my other leaders want to verify or chime in there, or you can always call the leadership desk to double check my information. But if you have yet to get started, I highly recommend that you submit a big order in your first campaign, because it does kick off your pathway to premiere. And I hate to see that campaign wasted on just ordering brochures. However, I know that you're starting a business to make money and we need sales tools to sell. So having said that, when you place your very first order of any size, Avon is going to send an A box with your first order. If you watch me on YouTube, it's Emily Seagren, username Avon Rep Emily. I have videos showing an example of building these different sized orders. And so you can go in and get an idea of maybe the things that you should be placing in your first couple campaigns. Even my seasoned representatives, I did a lot of the products that are coming up in the new catalogs, the product launches. So you are more than welcome to watch those too with your new representative. Maybe you'll pick up something by watching them. So if you place your first order and it's 60 or more, you will get that free A box, a $10 credit to be used on your second order, and a free full-size Dr. Belmer's cream. So that $10 credit shows up on your account. You do have to place that second order in order to use that credit. So don't miss out on $10 worth of free product or free sales tools. Up here, the images, you'll see I gave you ideas of the things that you should be ordering in those first couple campaigns. We want books. So we want books for the next campaign and 2 campaigns ahead. We want any sales flyers. I often talk about how it's cheaper to get sales flyers to hand out to people to get interest and then follow up with the big brochure. It makes sense to buy demo bottles. So if you can afford to, and I know it's hard in the beginning, I didn't buy anything when I first started because I had no money. And so if you can't, that's okay. But if you can really make so many samples out of a full-size fragrance bottle. So I really recommend that over the sample, even if we have samples for the product. But I know that you do what you can and you work with your budget. So here's some samples of what are available for our skincare. Samples are so important with skincare because people have reactions and they like to test it before buying a full-size product. The third level is 200 or more. If you submit your first order of 200 or more, you're going to get that free A box, a free Dr. Belmer's cream, that $10 credit, your 25% commission, and a $20 bonus. So, whoa, this eye essentials, this was a bundle that was available in campaign 21. And you can find these under browse products and special offers or exclusive offers. I also like to shop the good buys section, which is another name for outlet. You can't return those items, but you can get really good deals on them. And there's super cute Christmas stuff in there from last year right now. So that stuff is while supplies last, but you do get a good price break on it. And then it's important to invest in those flagship products that are being displayed on the front of the cover. If you only focus on one product for the whole campaign, make it the product that's featured on the front of the book. So this was just added to our Pathway to Premier, that when our newest beauty bosses hit 500 in those first 8 campaigns, so if it's slow going and you get to 500 by your 8th campaign, that's okay. You're going to get a $50 cash bonus and 50 lip balms. I do like to talk about how bad I sucked when I first sold, because maybe it gives you hope if you're feeling frustrated and you've been doing it for a year and you're not having success. I literally had one customer for an entire year. Irony in that is she's my LABC manager, my Avon store manager. So in the very beginning, if she wouldn't have been ordering from me for that year, I may not even be where I am today. And now she helps me and does a great job managing the store. So did not hit President's Club my first year, worked my tail off, would get up at like 4 a.m. to go hand out brochures. I did not do well. You just have to keep trying different things until you find your groove. And then at the 1,000 milestone, you'll get that $100 cash bonus and 100 free lip balms. So those are actually great business tools. The lip balm, give a free gift. Hey, would you like to see our newest Avon catalog? Or would you like to check out, can I email or text you our digital catalog? All right. So my new rep incentive. So to piggyback on Avon's incentives for that first campaign, this is only for people that signed up directly under me. If you place an order of 200 or more in your first and or second campaign, you get goodies from me in the mail. So I always announce or send you an email when you're qualified for that. Leaders, I encourage you to do the same thing. It really helps get that excitement going to build that first order to $200. So my campaign 22 sales incentive is going to be for my first through fifth generation. And I'm going to give away 2 of each of the collagen boosters. And it's going to be broken up by new reps in the Pathway to Premier and my established reps who have been with us 9 campaigns or longer. And you will get 1 entry for every $100 in sales that you turn in. So Mary in the Pathway to Premier program turns in a $500 order in campaign 22. She will have 5 entries to win either the collagen booster micro needling polisher or the capsules. So yay. Is that exciting, you guys? I hope that motivates you to want to sell. Who doesn't love a giveaway and a little bit of competitive motivation to just get your excitement up? Yay. Thanks, Patty. Fun. I know. I'm trying to bring the fun, even though things are not very fun right now. All right. Campaign 23. I'm going to give away 2 bottles of each of the new fragrances broken down by Pathway to Premier and those that are established. You'll see that their sales went up from campaign 22 to 23 because we're getting closer to Christmas, and that's what happens. Those sales start building. People start holiday shopping really early, you guys. I'm more like, I'm proud of myself if I start in November at all. But some people are like done by the end of October. So you may want to consider having a socially distant holiday party or a virtual holiday party. Campaign 24, I will give away 2 of the cat bubble baths and 2 of the Skin So Soft sets. I will do incentives for campaign 25 and 26. I want to wait till I see those what's news to tell you what I'm going to give away. And please be patient with me, guys. If you win, if you earn something from me, please don't check in unless it's been like a month and you don't have it. Because I almost always get it out like the week you win or 2 weeks after you win. So I don't want to be rude, but there's a lot going on right now. I'm running the kids. Our schedule is different every single day. I'm trying to stay sane, build stuff up at the store for holiday, answer everyone's questions. I got a lot on my plate, so please be patient with gifts and incentives. So I have been doing a daily drawing giveaway, and my team members are automatically entered when they sign someone up new. So you don't even have to like participate. You're automatically entered when you sign someone up. So I go in and I look who's recruited people, and I do a random number generator, and you win a prize. I don't know what it is because I'm always just grabbing whatever I feel like. And I think that makes it even a little more fun, like those surprise boxes from Visionaries. On the days where I say, oh dear, it's a missed chance, that means no leader signed anyone up. So if you would have been the automatic winner. You guys rock. You're awesome. I mean, oh my gosh. Okay. I never like put fake lashes on, but I did tonight because I wanted to feel a little bit fancier, and my glue just got stuck. All right. Going back to our incentives, and I was congratulating my amazing leaders and recruiters because you guys do awesome, and I hardly ever have a day where there's nobody that's been signed up. Okay, so campaign 20, the Vision 2020 bonus was announced to match up to help the leaders get those new representatives to place that first order. So here's how it works. The new recruits get a free A box, all the things that we just went over. And Avon is going to reward you with a $20 bonus. So if your pathway to premier, your new representative in campaign 20 or 21, if they hit that bonus, you as a leader get a $20 bonus. So love that. And it's always great to go over the money that is always on the table, even though it might not give the excitement of incentives. It should, because it's good money, and bonus money is just fun. You can get a $20 bonus for every qualified new recruit. So that means your representative that signed up directly under you places a first or second order of $150 or more. So that is, in leadership terms, a successful recruit. You are also going to get a 3% sponsoring bonus. So 3% on their sales when you submit a $50 order. So if they submit a $100 order, you're going to get a $3 bonus. The most exciting, biggest reward is in the promotion bonus. And now is the time to do this. Who does not want that much more money to do Christmas shopping or to do what's new shopping for yourself? You can earn so much great money on your way to Gold Ambassador. So I'm going to read what Amy has to say right here. She says, if you are a leader, be sure you are placing your order. I had a second generation place a $745 order, and her mentor did not place an order. Oh no. It's like my oh dear missed. I think I actually got that like from the bowling alley, because I'm real bad at bowling. So it goes in the gutter and it's got that little kid that comes up and is like, oh dear, you missed. Okay. I'm not trying to be mean, guys. I just try to like have a little fun as I do these incentives and talk to myself a lot. Thank you for interacting with me and being on the chat here in Zoom. So here is the chart. And what I want you to know, if you are not at Bronze Ambassador level yet, that's the level that I want you to know about and that I want you to go after. It means that during a campaign, you submit a $200 order that 3 people directly under you placed an order, and that together you have 1,000 in team sales. So that all has to happen in the same campaign for you to advance title to bronze ambassador. So if you're not a numbers person and you're like, what percentage, dollars, what is all this? Keep it simple. Focus on adding new people to your team all the time. Recruit half of your time and sell half of your time. You'll build a more stable, successful business that way. And if you're always adding people, the growth and the rewards will follow. So this is a visual, and this is from Jennifer Woolsey. She made the ambassador ones long time ago that I got her permission to use, and then I made some for the gold leader, bronze executive level. I like the visual. It tells you your requirements. It reminds you of that bonus money. And you do have, in order to earn that bonus, you have to advance and then maintain 3 out of the 4 following campaigns after you advance. So the bonus is split up over 4 campaigns. You have to continue performing to earn that entire amount. So again, focusing on always adding new people. Hi, Sarah. Thank you for joining. Bronze leader, silver leader, and gold leader. I know that my more advanced leaders know these requirements. I sometimes have to look at the visual to remember off the top of my head what the requirements are. So no matter how long you've been in the business, it's always good to have a visual, to have a quick reference of what you need. And if you're at that lower level of leadership, mostly just looking at that big bonus money to motivate you to keep climbing. Yay! Speaking of Sarah, I just sent her haunt drama. Oh, good God. I don't think I could take Halloween and drama together. Nope, not Sarah. Okay, title advancement incentive. No fun. I should have worn my shirt. I got a shirt at Kohl's the other day. It says no drama. You can go get one and wear it to your next haunt meeting. All right, my title advancement incentive. I just sent Sarah $100 of free cheap products. I love giving. And what I've learned is in the beginning, I was too generous. Then I got a little bit resentful. Sorry, I'm only being honest here. And now I'm giving in a way that makes sense, that I can give freely and be happy and be excited. And I know you guys appreciate that. I love doing for others. So even though things are rough right now, I am trying to spread the love and share the excitement. So my leaders from G1 to G3, if you advance in title for the first time to bronze ambassador or higher, or if you retitle, because I think that's harder. I learn something all the time, and this year I'm learning how hard it is to build back up after you've hit a successful year and then dropped, because then it's like, oh, come on, I already did this work. So I want to reward you guys for retitling, and this will be based on your achievement level, not your performance level. So if you are a bronze ambassador and you move to silver ambassador, you can only earn the $100 in free product for silver ambassador one time. You can't like bounce title, you know, back to bronze ambassador performance and then go up to silver and I'm going to send you more products. You got to do it for your achievement title. So my example here, Jack promotes to bronze ambassador for the first time in campaign 22, then silver ambassador in campaign 23, and then gold ambassador in campaign 24. So I would in that case be able to ship Jack $300 worth of free products. So you can continue to advance into higher titles and earn more free products. All right, so I have an incentive for my top performers. I have an incentive for my newest representatives, a sales incentive for campaigns 22, 3, and 4. I have a sales incentive for my established representatives, campaign 22, 3, and 4. I have a leadership incentive. I tried not to leave anything untouched. And now I just want to kind of go over the opportunity and what it's like to sign someone up, what you can present as the benefits, things that come for free, tools that you can use. So let's cover it, even if you already know this and you're like, oh God, Emily, we've heard you talk about this all the time. Please listen, you might learn something, maybe. So the future looks bright. Avon is a very special company in that we've been around for a long time. We were one of the very first direct sales companies ever. And we were started by David H. McConnell, and Mrs. P.F.E. Albee was our first representative. We were first the California Perfume Company, and we were established in 1886. So before women had the right to vote. All right. Our product philosophy is that we only make products we would proudly sell to the people we love. And I think that's what's so unique is that we have the heritage and the tradition. We're an iconic brand, yet we are on top of trends with our product launches, especially this last year. The time that Avon is able to launch to get it to market has been incredible compared to years past. We have more of a selection. We're coming out with products that are haven't become a hit on the market yet. I remember for the longest time working in the store and people asking if we had BB cream. And ours didn't come out till like a year later. And by that time, we've maybe already hit the peak of that trend. Now I see that we are ahead of trend. We have tools such as the digital catalog, the promotion tool. We have so many reasons that we can be successful. There's so much there that we have to work with as sales representatives. We were bought out by LG, and so we have some amazing partnerships, some amazing brands that have launched. We have CBD products. And we are a company with a cause, and that gives to a cause. So we support the Making Strides Breast Cancer Walk. We are the national presenting sponsor, and breast cancer programs and fundraising has been part of the company for a very long time. Avon has contributed more than $800 million to breast cancer crusades. So that's quite amazing. When we think about what's going on in the world today, imagine having all that and taking on finding out that you have breast cancer, or that you have an illness that you're going to have to be fighting on top of all the adversity that we're already facing. So remember, even though it's hard for us, those that are fighting cancer or an illness, it's harder for them. So we need to be there for them too. Sell Avon anytime, anywhere. So this is sort of the ad campaign that you can see this year. 3 different options with a no cost sign up. So people can start for free. They get nothing in the mail, but they have access to our training, our technology, our tools. They can get their business up and running without having to have the book. I like to have options. And so my recommendation is to buy the All the Bestsellers starter kit. And that way you can use those products, you can sell them face to face, you have tangible stuff in your hands, and you can use it to take photos, do videos. You can really get off to a much more successful start if you decide to commit to that starter kit. The other option is to donate to the American Cancer Society in multiples from 5 to 25, I believe. So I do hope that this is still the kit. They're always making changes on me. But this gives you a bestseller in almost all the product categories. And it gives you a chance to sample the products, demo them with your customers, have a nice, oh shoot, and I forgot to format that slide. Okay, have some nice tools, business tools and products to get started with so that you can start being your own testimonial. So you get a full-on InstaBiz. So those are the tools I was talking about as far as technology tools, having access to our training. We have now that corporate Facebook social selling support group. We have so many different tools to help you be self-sufficient and successful right from the start. Our premier level was added this year, which is great because President's Club is a far reach for our new representatives, and premier gets you halfway there and gives you some kudos and a title and some perks of making it halfway. So I think that that is so important. When you hit premier at 5,000 in award sales for the cycle, you are going to get that Rising Star pin if it's your first year with Avon. I always recommend to go for the sales title and the leadership title that is directly above you. So if you've been with us for a year already and you did not hit in sales last year, I recommend that you go for at least premier level this year. Normally we have amazing trips. I hope the next one we go on, I know it's going to be so much fun and excitement and giddiness. I hope that I don't hear any complaints because we've all been missing those so much. That Avon does such a phenomenal job. I think it's one area of the business that we're going to have a much greater appreciation for when we're able to do it again. So all representatives should be visiting Avon University and investing in themselves, developing their knowledge and their skills. Currently, we have Avon Social, which is a tool that has so many photos and videos and already made content for you to just share. So if this is your side gig and you don't have a whole lot of time, you can still be active easily. This is Avon Social itself is being replaced, but I'm sure whatever it is being replaced with is it has greater features. I don't know anything about it yet. So I do know that I use Buffer, which is very similar to Avon Social. And I do have videos on how to use Buffer. So if there is a time where you need something in between, Buffer is a great solution. We have access to so many different vendors and retailers where we can save money. So my favorite so far, and I think that it is the most popular out of all of them, is the Costco membership. You go in there and I think it's funny because Rob doesn't usually like buy into like infomercials or like stuff like that, but Costco's got Rob. Every time he goes there, he comes home with something that like we didn't necessarily need, or he's calling me, hey, there's this really good deal on gloves or snow pants, or it's got Rob excited about shopping. So I hope you're able to join Costco and buy stuff in bulk, because bigger is better, maybe. Okay, Sarah, no keeping up with the changes. Oops, was I not supposed to read that? I'm not saying. Okay, just kidding. I'll behave myself. Can't wait for our team trip. It's right around my birthday. Yay! I'm excited. Every time I do the retreat, I get more excited about planning the next one. Okay, I loved this. I loved that. I want to tweak this, tweak that. Kalahari is actually amazing. So I hope that we get to go there. Wisconsin is like a hidden gem. It doesn't seem, oh, Wisconsin, like same with Illinois. Like it doesn't sound very exciting, but there is so much to do. We get to experience all the seasons. We have shopping and dining and entertainment. And so there's other perks of being here, but Wisconsin Dells is like a hidden gem. So the rewards program, make sure you know all about your Avon rewards. As a brand new representative, they can earn a gift for their first $60 online order when they hit $2,500 in their first year of sales, and when they hit $5,000 in the first year of sales. So leaders, be sure you're checking your rewards report. I think it's titled like acceleration rewards. So go in there, because people are just letting it expire. And I know that part of that is just emails going into spam filters. So as leaders, try to check in on that report often and give your team members a heads up. Hey, you got a reward waiting. You need to redeem it before it expires this date. Oh, look at that. I thought I talked too long, but I'm almost right on the dot. Yay. Yay me. Any questions from those of you on Zoom? None. I'm kind of underwhelmed at how many team members showed up, but I know I did this last minute. And so I hope it's not a reflection on the excitement of the incentives, because I'm excited. Bridget, did you have a question? You can put it in the chat box. Make sure you're selecting all panelists and attendees. Okay. Bridget, you're welcome to email me or text me if you have a question. Oh, mistake. Okay, no problem. I am going to answer you on your bubble bath email. I'm just got a lot of irons in the fire. Okay. So give yourself some grace and recognize that this time in your life isn't forever. It's just a season. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy, not on fighting the old, but on building the new. This year is difficult. It's difficult, guys. So try to be kind to yourself. Find other ways to make yourself happy and fulfilled from the things that are missing because of everything going on. Simple things like listening to your favorite music, or maybe ordering that shirt that you've been eyeing that you really want. Be kind to yourself and reward yourself, and try to stay happy, balanced, focused, and building your Avon business. I just placed my order for all my campaign 24 what's new items, and I'm so excited to see them. Holly's bringing over my campaign 23 demo items, so I'll be doing a product haul on that. Other than that, guys, keep yourselves in a happy place and try to do small things to make you happy. I've been spoiled with Avon, so I love to travel. I love concerts. Basically all the stuff that I love to do, I can't do right now. So I'm having to be creative too. And being creative and helping others and teaching others also helps with that fulfillment. So, all right. Thank you for joining. I did not record, but I can grab it off Facebook. All right, guys, have a good night. Thank you so much for joining. And I hope you're excited about our next retreat. Bye-bye.